This video is going to be about manifestation mistakes that you need to let go of so you can finally create your dream life. A lot of people, they stumble across these mistakes as a beginner and they think, oh no, manifestation isn't real, manifestation doesn't work. But it is real, it does work. And by identifying these mistakes as a beginner and letting go of them, you can see so much progress and finally attract your desires. Let's jump right into it. The first mistake that I'm going to be talking about is manifesting SPs, manifesting texts, manifesting exes as like a manifestation. The reason why I don't recommend doing this and why I consider it a mistake is because SPs, texts, manifesting your exes back, they all focus on one single person. One single person. And that's just like blocking you from the abundance that the universe has, blocking you from the countless other people that can make you happier, the countless other people that can treat you better. I fell into this rabbit hole one time in my life, and it didn't go the way I wanted it to. There was this one guy that I really, really wanted to manifest being attracted towards me. We got to know each other a little bit in the beginning, and he suddenly seemed to pull away. And that made me super insecure, anxious, and nervous. So, what I did was that I did my best to manifest him back, manifest him into liking me and being attracted to me again. And it did work. It worked. He was approaching me now. He was initiating conversation with me. He was asking me to go places with him. And later, after I did manifest it, I found out he had a huge red flag. He made me feel awful. He made me feel so awful being in his presence. I didn't like it at all. He was radiating red flags. And honestly, the only reason I manifested him liking me was so I could feel validated. And that's when I found out this was just a manifestation out of me being insecure, not because I actually wanted to better my life. That's why when you manifest specific people, they might not always be the people that are going to make you the happiest, make you feel so fulfilled and good about yourself, and bring you so much happiness. Just like how a dog really wants chocolate, dogs, they whine and beg for their owner to give them chocolate, but chocolate is like poison to a dog. Just like how dogs want chocolate, even though it's bad for them, they don't know that. The universe sometimes doesn't want to give you a specific person or a desire because it's not good for you. And sometimes that specific person, without you even knowing, will not be good for you. Even though you want that text back, even though you want your ex back, sometimes it won't work out the way you wanted it to when you're manifesting. And you may be thinking, well, I'll manifest us to have like a good future together. I'll manifest all those things. Like me and this specific person will live a good life. I'll manifest that too. But the thing is, that's going to take so much effort, mental effort on your part. Because let's say that person is wired differently and doesn't want to change. It's going to take so much mental effort for you to manifest that change in that person, when it would be so much easier, so much faster, and so much stress-free if you were to manifest like a relationship in general. A relationship in general that would make you happy and fulfilled. Because specific person manifestations are based out of a lack. You're coming from lack, not an abundance mentality. You're narrowing down your options to this one person who can fill this void within you. But first, you need to fill that within yourself, feel secure as you are, and manifest from abundance, not lack. Because lack manifestations almost never come through. Almost never ever come through, and they won't make you truly happy. Basically, you're manifesting from ego, not what your authentic self wants. Your SP might not even want to be with you. But yes, you can manifest free will and everything, but so much mental energy and effort towards this one person who might not even treat you right, who might not even like you back. When you can just find someone that loves you for who you are and treats you so well, even better than them. There might be someone even better than them out there as well. You don't have to just rely on this one person. There's so many people out there, and they can make you feel so good. They can make you feel so happy. And about manifesting specific texts from people as well, I just want you to ask yourself, what do you want from that person? What do you want? Like, when you're manifesting a text or manifesting a call from someone, do you want to be in a happy relationship with them? Do you want to reconnect? And do you want to like have a really nice connection with each other? Then you should be manifesting a nice connection, not a specific text. Because a text might just give you only validation. It's not what you truly want. And I need to tell you this. I cannot stress this enough. Do not manifest like a specific text, a specific person, something extremely specific related to a person, like a call or a text. Because what do you really, really want? You want a loving and happy relationship, don't you? You don't just want a text and you're like, okay, they texted me, I'm satisfied. You don't want to just leave it at that. You want a loving, nice relationship. That's why I want you to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what do I authentically, truly want? Genuinely, what do you want? Maybe deep inside your soul, you crave for a good relationship. Maybe deep inside your soul, you just want to feel good enough and validated and beautiful and confident in yourself. And you're hoping that these manifestations out of lack will fill that for you. If so, if your soul truly craves validation and you just want to feel good enough and you want to feel happy about yourself and peaceful and feel like you're good enough and worthy of loved, and that's why you're manifesting an SP, focus on manifesting those feelings for yourself. Focus on manifesting feeling good enough. Focus on manifesting confidence. I know it might not sound as interesting or as cool as an SP manifestation, but that's what you truly, truly want. And give that to yourself. Give it to yourself. Because that's the manifestation that's going to change your life the most and up-level it the most, not the specific person. You can't manifest things hoping it'll fill a void within you. You need to feel fulfilled first. You need to feel happy first and want the thing as a bonus in your life, not something that'll save you. Here's a quick way to tell if your desires are authentic or not. When you want something authentically, you genuinely want it for what it is, and it's like a bonus in your life. You're not too needy, you're not too desperate. You just like it for what it is. If you want a relationship, then manifest a relationship that's loving and amazing and have all the qualities of your specific partner, not your specific partner. Have all the qualities that you crave in your future relationship. Don't narrow it down to one name. Be general, because you never know who the universe will send your way. You never know who's coming, and they are going to transform your life and be better than what you hoped for. All right, so yes, please do that. That is the solution to manifesting authentically and feeling better about your manifestation. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is talking about manifestation methods, because I've seen this go around a lot for beginners in the community. You get really into these like different methods, like the 3-6-9 method, affirmations, writing down affirmations like 500 times. All of these methods, I'm trying to list more. Maybe scripting. Scripting's a method as well. Mirror work, you've probably explored that a little bit. All of these methods shouldn't be used to create your manifestation, and you shouldn't overly rely on them for your manifestations. And the reason for that is because these methods, what they do, basically all they do is help you get into the state of already having your desire. The state of already having wish fulfilled. We talk a lot about law of assumption on this channel, and all of these methods, that's what they do. They help you get into the state of feeling like you're already in that desire, not help you manifest that desire. Does that make sense? Because you manifest that desire when you are like majority of your time, majority of your days, you're in that state of wish fulfilled for 80% of the time, like throughout your day. That's when the universe is going to be working and you're going to be starting to attract opportunities that will eventually give you and manifest your desire. So you don't exactly need them. That's all I want to say. And I have my notes right here. I'm just going to look down at them. And it's not like a one-size-fits-all solution, okay? Because these methods are basically a tool to help you get into the state. And some methods might work for you, some might not work for others, like some others might not work for you. So choose something that works for you and then do it consistently almost every single day as a reminder to stay in the state of wish fulfilled. That's when those methods will work properly. And I mean, writing down like 500 affirmations in a notebook, you can't do that every day. So I would suggest not doing those like really long and tedious methods. I would suggest sticking to simple, quick methods that you can do every single day, in the morning, at night, part of your routine that get you into that state. A really big one that I would recommend is mirror work. And basically, mirror work is standing in front of your mirror, your bathroom mirror, having a personal mirror, and telling yourself affirmations while looking into your eyes. Sounds kind of creepy at first. It will feel uncomfortable at first, but trust me, it's amazing. And I found so much results from mirror work. And the reason for that is because I put it consistently into my schedule. And I really like using beauty affirmations in front of the mirror. And when you do it every single day, that's when you start to feel more and more like your ideal self, your ideal identity. Because that's the goal. We want to be truly able to embody the person that has our desire, and that's what will give us our desire. And yes, blah blah blah. I've talked about all that. Okay, I want to make sure I don't miss anything for you guys. Now, yes, the best advice I would give you again is to be consistent with that practice. All right, the next mistake that I want to talk about that you'll probably reach as a beginner is that if your manifestation isn't instant, you think you're doing something wrong. Sometimes the 3D world will take some time for a manifestation to occur. It's not going to always be immediately dropped into your lap, you know? Because, like, you need to change things in your reality. Some things are going to be different. You need to become the person who has your desire, and that will take some time and process. And also, remember, majority of your day-to-day state, majority of how you feel, what you think of, your beliefs, dictate what your reality will become. So I've never, like, exactly watched How to Manifest Your Desires Instantly video, because I feel like they might not refer to the 3D world, like instant manifestation of the 3D, but yeah, so if you're in the state of wish fulfilled, your manifestation is completely instant. I agree with that. And it'll take some opportunity and time for you to see that in the real world as results. Like for me, I was manifesting traveling to my desired country. And when I was manifesting that, I was staying in the state, I was doing everything right, I was in the state of wish fulfilled, I was embodying the identity of the person who had it. My habits perfectly aligned with my desire as well. So I was in complete alignment. And it still took me a couple of months to get to my desired country, even though I was so impatient, even though I was like, oh, I don't want to wait anymore. Because in the real world, like all the clogs were turning, all the gears were turning, the universe was turning all the gears and the opportunities to perfectly align so my manifestation would come to fruition. I needed to work on visa stuff. I needed to wait for my flight. I needed to do all of those things, but it all worked out. It all worked out. And that's what I want to tell you. Sometimes if you're doing everything right for your manifestation, it still will take a couple of months, couple of days, couple of weeks, especially for the bigger ones. Because if you want a big manifestation, like if you're manifesting coffee for free at a Starbucks, then probably it'll come to you really quickly, like instantly. It'll probably come very, very fast because it's a simple manifestation. It doesn't take much inner work or healing or trauma related stuff to heal, changing your beliefs. You can probably manifest it really fast unless you have, like, I don't know, trauma or things you need to heal related to getting free items. But yeah, usually for the smaller manifestations, it's much quicker. But for the bigger ones, like a relationship, like moving to a different country, like achieving financial freedom, there are going to be things that you have to do, habits that you have to start. You need to embody a completely new identity of the person who has your desire. And that person probably is living a very different life compared to yours. They have different mindsets, they have different routines, they have different beliefs. And you need to change all of those things naturally throughout the days so you can embody that identity more and get your manifestation. It's going to be like a process of you healing yourself, doing inner work, aligning your routines to match up with that desire. Like, for example, when I was manifesting a relationship, I had to do some really, really deep inner work and heal, like, the trauma that made me feel like I wasn't good enough or lovable or desirable to be in a relationship. I was afraid of being abandoned. I had abandonment issues. I had an anxious attachment style. I was just really, really needy, insecure, and afraid about my life and about myself. I needed to work on all of that and heal all of that because the version of me that was in a relationship, she was secure, confident, happy, and loving, and freely loving and open. So I went through this process of taking care of myself and, like, unlearning all the wrong things I learned as a child and changing my habits and my routines to align with that as well. So I would be able to get to that desire and meet the right person. I walk you through all of this in the Mindset and Habits Masterclass if you want to learn more about changing your identity and changing your mindset, healing your mindset, getting rid of limiting beliefs, and changing your outer external world, like your habits, so you can fully embody that truly aligned version of yourself that has your desire. Because a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people, they focus only on mostly the inner world, which is so important. But my course also has a lot of external world changes that we're gonna do, so it's so much easier for you to get to your desire. Another important thing that I want to mention is that divine timing is real. Your desire, when you're manifesting it, will come at the exact right time for you. The exact right time, and it'll be even better than you've hoped for. It'll be incredible. The wait is going to be so worth it. The universe has a plan for you. Everything is just cosmically working together. It'll come at the right time, meant for you, for your best good. Because another thing is that if you're manifesting a relationship and you're in a place of insecurity, you don't feel good enough, you feel like full of lack, you don't feel like you're good enough or worthy of a relationship, but you're still trying to manifest a relationship. Let's say that suddenly the perfect person drops into your lap. The perfect person drops into your lap and they like you and blah, blah, blah. You get into a relationship. What's going to happen is that you'll sabotage it because you didn't embody the identity of the person who is in a loving and good relationship. You're going to sabotage it if you just instantly get that person instead of going through your growth journey to become the person who is in a loving, amazing relationship. Okay, I digress. I've talked a lot about this, but this is just so important. And I want you to realize that for your big manifestations, it's going to be a journey of you embodying your identity to the max. And that's when it's going to come so effortlessly, and that's when you're going to feel so happy because you won't self-sabotage. You are the person who's secure and has that already. The last thing that I want to mention is that the goal of manifestation is to fully accept the idea that it's already here now in the present moment, and focus on manifesting and becoming that version of you that already has it right now in the present moment. So go from trying to manifest this particular desire, from visualizing this particular desire and visualizing all of that, to doing your best to embody the person who has that desire already in the present moment. Manifesting that you are the person who has that desire right now. That's like the goal of manifestation that I want you to realize. Not focus on the desire, but focus on making sure you feel like you already have that desire and you are the person who has that desire. And you do this through like mindset shifts, you do this through changing your routine and your habits, you do this through healing limiting beliefs, inner work, working on yourself so much. So you have like literally, you think from the desire, not of the desire. You think from your desire. You already have that desire right now in your present moment. It's already here, and you're thinking from it. What would the person who has it do? What would the person act like? You're thinking from your desire, not of that desire like it's separate from you. It's already here. It's already happened. It's already instant. And you're thinking, what would that person do? And doing your best to embody that person majority of your day.